What is good, everyone? Welcome to another video. It's AK Beats on your screen, and in today's video I will be telling you everything you need to know on how to successfully collab with another producer. As you can see in the corner right now is either on the left one or right one. You can see I'm dividing this video in basically 5 parts, and that'll be these ones. If you want to skip to one specifically which you think is all you need, you can just click to the time so you can skip all the things you don't want. However, I really recommend you guys to watch the whole video because in my opinion it's like the combination of all these things that really makes the magic happen for you. I want to start off by saying how valuable producer collabs are. I mean, just think about it. If you for example, if you make 5 loops and you send them to 5 different producers and you get 5 collabs going on, then you already have your name spread on 5 different places, 5 different channels. Instead, if you would have not made collabs, you would have remained in the same place. You would have made 5 beats, alright. That's good, but your name would have not been spread out on more channels. People nowadays really still look for collaborations, even though Splice, even though Arcade and all that stuff, Looper Man for the OGs, like all that stuff exists, but people still look for collaborations because they want something new. They want a loop that has not been used before, not used by 100 of people and stuff. It's also important to take into consideration it's part of networking. If you collab with someone, okay, you get a collaboration, but if you work it out well, you can get a new contact, you can get a new friend maybe. You don't know where it goes. So collaboration with other producers is really more than just sending loops and receiving a whole beat back, or the other way around. Now, I have done many collaborations in my life. Many of them did not work out very well, I must say, but a few of them actually, like, I have good friends right now that I have collabed with, and I even made like placements with collaborations that really went on randomly. It is safe to say that collaborations really have a high value and that it should be taken serious. Now, to move on to the part of treating other producers as human, I think many people underestimate this part. And what I'm trying to say is, if you contact someone, if you DM someone, first of all, don't spam, and most importantly, don't send pre-written messages and stuff to people. Someone like, hey, I'm a 14-year-old producer from Louisiana, I'm trying to make my way out, blah blah blah, hit me up if you want this and that. Of course it could work, like I'm not saying it does not work at all, but in my opinion it just feels impersonal. It just feels a bit spammy, if that's the word. The main point I'm trying to make right here is when you contact someone, treat them as if you would contact them in real life. So imagine you see someone on the street, you would like to meet him. You're not walking up to him saying things like, okay, I do this for a living, that and a living, you want to be friends, or something like that. Instead, imagine you see someone, you go up to him and say like, hey, how are you doing? Or you compliment someone. If you see someone on Instagram having nice shoes or customized Nike Air Forces or something, say something like, I like your shoes a lot, who did those for you? Like anything, but just don't make it sound spammy. Treat them as if you would talk to them in real life. Keep in mind, you're trying to be friends with this person, you're trying to get in contact with someone. One important thing as well is, when you contact someone, they probably already can see that you make beats. I mean, if your name is John Beats Producer, Engineer, 2020, Louisiana Producer, Beatmaker, hashtag I love beats, I love music, I love rap, etc. You don't gotta say, I make beats in your DM. People are curious about who is DMing them. They click on your profile, they can see that you make beats. Sometimes they'll even ask you, send me beats, without you even talking about music at all. Maybe you'll be good at contacting, at socializing on Instagram. Maybe you won't. You guys can't see it right now, but I cut my hair yesterday myself. I took a razor and I actually started to cutting it myself. It did not go very good, but like anything, it just needs practice. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna try again. 4 weeks, I'm gonna try it one more time. Eventually, I hope to be good enough so I can skip any barbers anywhere. I don't go to barbers anymore. I need to wait 2 weeks until I can practice again for my hair, for example. Every minute you can take the opportunity to practice, send DMs. And believe me, because if you start doing this, not only will you put your name out there, you also will give yourself a lot of opportunities which you beforehand did not even think you could have at all. Now the third part, or at least I think I'm in the third part right now, the importance of loops. Like I said before, people still look for collaborations. It's for many reasons. One of them is obviously because it's new. People want something new, unused before, but also because of the networking part and all that. Sometimes producers also will ask you something like, make me an Arabic Drake type 5 beat or something like that. They'll ask you custom things. If you can manage to make custom loops for people, you bring a lot of value to the table. They will know you're reachable, you can make loops, and your loops are original. Gives a lot of value to that specific person. But let me say this, you also have to be kind of good. Of course, you can press 2 chords and then send it out. It could work. I'm not saying it could not work. My opinion is either original or very good. The only advice I would give to you guys is just start out. You'll practice every day. We got so many tools to make our loops sound better. We got RC20, we got isotope vinyl, we got halftime growth beat with so many effects in it. You can do so many things to your loops to make it sound different. Believe me, if you become good at making loops, not only will this make you a better producer, it will also show that you got more value to bring into the table. This basically brings me to my next point, and that is you gotta have something in return for the other person. I mean, of course you can DM Metro Boomin, for example. I tell him like, hey man, I want to collab with you. It's maybe an extreme example, you get the point. The chances are small that he responds. So you gotta make yourself valuable, because they are exchanging their effort and their time for your loop or your collaboration. If you come up with a loop and it's a good loop, it's fire, you can get the collab going. But if you come up with a loop and you come up with, yo, I got email addresses of like these artists, I got contact to the manager of him or her, you get the picture. You make yourself more valuable. It takes a while, obviously. Most of us, I think, do not start out working with Drake, working with Travis Scott. You can make yourself valuable by networking or working with the people of your same level. Work with him or her and get the collab going, get the relationship going. They will email the beat because they would like to have placement. You will email the beat. First of all, you got 2 times more chance of getting placement. You got a new relationship with another producer going on. You got your name spread on another channel. There's so many benefits you get from these collabs that I think you should really do it. By getting some placement somehow, somewhere with someone, you already get more value to your name, which also makes it more likely for other producers to contact you and ask you for collabs instead of you always DMing other people. This basically brings me to my last point, and that is keep working and stay consistent. I know it sounds kind of cliche, I know it sounds like everybody says stay consistent, follow your dreams and all that stuff, but I really mean it like the way I say it. For some people it can work out after 2 beats, for some people after 10 beats, but for some people after maybe 1,000 beats. What I'm trying to say is you gotta keep working. I mean, look at Young Keo. We all know Young Keo. He's from the same country as me as well, the Netherlands. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard somewhere or I read somewhere that he had like hundreds of beats online before making the placement to All Time Road. So that really shows if he would have stopped at 50 beats, he would have never got the placement he had today. He broke record after record, even though he made hundreds of beats before even getting the placement. For me, like, if I look up to him, that's a big example of why you should stay consistent, because you never know when the moment will come. Me personally, I wouldn't say I made it yet. I wouldn't say I got any big placements going on. However, I'm really enjoying what I do. I'm enjoying making music. I like to make beats. I like to get in contact with artists. In my situation is kind of different because I'm still studying, and you gotta go to school, kids, to really go to school. I'm not really worried about making it with music, even though I would love to make it, and I'm working every day to get to the point where I make it. I've been going on for 4 years or 5 years right now, and I still haven't broke through. So I'm getting close to 1,000 projects on my laptop, and I still haven't made a big place. I guess I just gotta wait a bit more, but for you, it might become next week, it might become next month, or maybe even next hour, you don't know. So I'm really encouraging you guys, stay consistent and keep on going. You can start right now. So right now that I'm talking, comment right now down below. If you see a comment and you like his or her beats, you can say something like, I like the last beat you upload, I like the Lil Uzi vibes you put on that beat. What's your Instagram? I'd love to follow you. You can use the comment section as a platform to network right now, which I would love to see, obviously. But I'm really encouraging you guys, just start off. You'll see the results soon enough. And that's basically all I had to say for today. That's my opinion about all of the collab. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to leave a like. I know this video is kind of different. If you've watched my other videos, you'll realize that like most of my videos have a lot of videos and memes and like it's kind of funny. This one is a bit more like educational. That's because I wanted to give more education to you guys, more like informative content as well. If you're ready for my next video, make sure to subscribe also to stay notified. And that's basically it for today. I want to tell you guys, stay safe and keep working. People know this. It sounds kind of so you'll see the results sooner and sooner. As you can see in the corner, right? As you can see in the watch from now on.